Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
It's the After the Show podcast, precious.
We don't care, we're about to swear on the air. It's the After the Show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ, get your skate every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
Yeah, here we go. Gosh, today's Thursday, right?
It is.
Wow.
December 12th, 2019. Kevin, we only have 18 more Dirt of the Days to go.
Count them down that way, huh?
That's all that is left in
That's
019.
kind of like your advent calendar.
That's your advent calendar?
Yeah, 18 dirts.
Wow, okay. That's impressive. Yeah, it's going to be here before you know it.
It is, man.
Yeah, excited. Ready for it.
I am too.
I just have a little more shopping to do, and then I can relax. It always looms over me, the stuff that I got to get last minute. I'm like, ah. And then as soon as that's done, then I can just say, ah.
What do you get, Kevin?
Kevin Ralston?
Yeah, Kevin Ralston.
I actually saw something I was going to get Kevin, but I don't want to tell him.
Okay, I just want to say you did get him something.
Well, I saw it. I didn't buy it, but I saw it, and I know, like, if he gets me something, I know what I'm going to get him.
I'm not getting you anything.
Yeah.
All right, well, then it'll stay in the store.
Okay.
Yeah. No, the Mexican Queen will do some shopping. She knows that that's probably the best way to do it. It's not something, I don't know what it is. I have like some kind of genetic void of shopping or being able to buy gifts.
Well, you don't like doing it either, probably.
I don't. It's you know what? And somehow I'm gonna do something where I'm gonna get yelled at, and it's like, you know what? I just don't even want to deal with it.
'Cause some
I got
people-
too many other things I got to worry about.
Some people legit get off on going shopping, getting something for somebody, getting the perfect gift for somebody, and they're good at that because there's passion behind it.
Sure. Yeah. So if that's your thing, and by all means, go for it. That's great.
Is there anything on your wish list? Is there something you'd really want? A material possession.
No, like I said, I wasn't even kidding. Yesterday, vodka and gum.
Okay, that is your list.
That's probably about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
easy breezy, baby.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't want anything. I like giving presents. I don't want to get any.
I'm kind of the same way.
Okay,
I'd rather give them.
for the sake of the fucking question, if you wanted some kind of,
Panda asked me, and I told him pots and pans.
you would be that'd be a cozy gift for you.
I got Panda's getting me some pots and pans. I think that's good.
Okay.
Because I did a lot of burning of stuff this year. I burned a lot of pots and pans. I just had to chuck them.
I would say that's a lame gift, but ever since I started cooking a lot more, I keep fucking up these pans, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just get a new pan.
I like practical gifts because to me, it's like, okay, I was going to get that for myself anyway, and now you've saved me a trip, and you've saved me money, and I appreciate those two things.
I hear you.
It's not that sexy.
Yeah.
Panda likes to get sexy presents. He likes to get jewelry or clothes. He's pretty good at picking out both. But I'm just like, I don't need any more jewelry. And I feel fat right now. So.
Yeah, no, you sound like you're really, putting the fun in Christmas. Jeez, Scrooge McDuck over here. I'm fat, and I don't want to have any kind of fun presents.
See, I feel guilty if I got something over a certain dollar amount. I would feel guilty. So it's like I just got this mentality since I was a kid. I'm like, you just got to go out and earn it yourself. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking. I'm in the market for I'd like to get a new flat screen TV.
Okay, that would tickle your fancy.
Yeah,
Oh, you should have gone on Black Friday or Cyber Monday or
we
whatever.
thought we were in Detroit at the time, and so it was tougher. I thought about it. I need to do a little bit of research on what I'm doing because I got an idea. I'm going to do something a little bit different. Just getting like the flat screen TV.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm doing it because the one splurge I always said. I said when I get a house and when I feel like I've made it, I have kind of like a sports bar set up.
Yes, multiple TVs so you can watch several things at once.
Yeah, those TVs are about 15 years old and they're starting to bubble and look weird and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So it's time to move on. But what I want to do is I want to get 4 flat screen TVs. You ever seen that where they work together? so that if I could watch 4 separate games or
one big game.
Yes, and I don't know how to do that, and so that's more of a to-do. So I got to figure out electronics-wise how to make that happen.
So you can have Best Buy come do that.
Yeah.
They have a whole crew.
Mm-hmm.
They have a Geek Squad. And
yeah.
then they have like the Best Buy guys came and put my TV in, and I love it because they installed it cordless, which means they punch a hole in the wall, they punch another hole in the wall, and they you never see any cords.
Yeah.
How big's your TV?
It's pretty big.
How many inches?
I don't know. It's curved too. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
Size
I like
queen.
that. Well, you never get a glare. You can stand anywhere and you never get a glare. And I have
It's
a lot
cool.
of sun in that big room.
Yeah, I watched the game on your TV. It's great.
Curve is awesome.
Yeah.
Bird, you like them curves?
So, I'm going to go into a couple places and ask them, but the only thing was I wanted to price out the best prices. So I kind of want to go steal the knowledge from someplace and then go online and find the best deal on whatever. So I got to go figure out. I know it's some kind of unit that they put together that can do that. So that's the big project, that I've got. We're kind of redoing the house stuff. We're in the midst of kind of doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I still got that same dinky-ass little house that I moved into in 99 when I first got to town.
It's working.
Yeah, it's working,
Well, you got through the tough years, which was when you had the twins at home still.
Yeah.
Now that they're gone, I'm sure you have a lot more space.
Yeah, and I don't need a lot of room.
Me, Denny's, and his wife Jen were all looking at houses yesterday. Not like driving around, but we were going online and seeing what's available and all that. I mean, that's going to be here quicker. We all are out of our place pretty much the same time.
Yesterday I found out the house right next door to me is going for sale. You could be my neighbor. We could be neighbors.
Would you like that? That might be a little too much, Virginia.
Nah.
I got to have some separation.
Oh, I could see all kinds of comings and goings of whatever lady friend you had over. I would love it.
Oh, jeez.
I would fucking hate
it would
that.
be amazing.
And I shouldn't hate that. I'd love to live next door to Ralston. I think it would be great. He would actually hate that.
No, I wouldn't mind. I'd have a great time with it. I'd probably wind up getting in trouble because I would spend too much time over with you, and then they'd be like, "Where are you? Jaybirds again."
Now you're drunk again.
Yeah, so I would. Yeah,
No,
I'd have
do
some
innocent-
issues.
Why do you smell like weed?
Yeah.
We would do innocent stuff. We would do innocent stuff.
Yeah, we can't be neighbors.
Yeah.
Well, because I'd be out in my yard doing toy art, and then Virginia would be making a fucking insult video that I don't know about.
I'd have fun, but I'd be divorced in a year. It'd be a good time, though. So that I really I think, and maybe I kind of want those AirPods. Those are kind of cool.
Okay.
That's kind of neat. And then, I'm doing the timing out on my laptop because I got that when we headed down to Miami. That was 2014.
You're about due for one.
I was, and then I saw this story today, and now I'm not going to get the most tricked out version. So at first I was like, I was alarmed, then I wasn't, but then I was. Because I've got an Apple. I've got whatever the Mac, whatever it is, that thing, and my mom had got that for me, and so it was a nice little gift.
Sure.
5 years ago. And apparently Apple's new Mac Pro desktop computer is out. And I was looking at the pricing on it. If you want to get the best one possible, get all the best specs on it that you can, they say that it is going to cost you $52,599, $52,600.
What?
To get the new Mac Pro desktop computer. Now I'm like going, okay, I'm not going to get all those specs. That's probably for somebody that's making
A graphic design
Right.
artist.
Yes, that's gonna be
Yeah.
a good editing system, everything in there.
Yeah, but it said the cheapest model you can get is $6,000. I'm like, wait, what?
That's the cheapest?
That's what it said on the new Mac Pro. Now that's the desktop. I would do laptop. I hope it would be cheaper. I mean, because to me, I'm thinking $2,000 to $3,000 where I would like to keep it, but I'm like, okay. And I don't do many complex things, Jaybird and Denny's. They do all the video stuff for the show. So
It's really great for editing. It's very user friendly, but yeah, they're very. Every Mac that I've had has been. It always at minimum's $2,000 usually.
Gosh, yeah. So that's coming up here, in the next couple of years at least, probably. They say that Apple's new monitor is $5,000 and it comes on a $1,000 stand. I'm like, all right, Apple, what the fuck are you doing?
The stand is
Who
grand.
do you think's buying your shit?
Exactly. Is it all CEOs of companies? Because there's regular people too.
I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, well, that's just not practical. $50,000 for even
No.
$6 grand's not practical.
$6,000's not practical.
It's really not.
It's not at all.
Yeah, that's where I got depressed again when I saw that. I'm like, six?
What?
You need to get a
$6,000? No.
You can get a refurbished one that's really good. You know,
Yeah.
a year or two older. That's what this one is, and I have had minimal problems. But a lot of them might be
problems.
But some of them might be the man
Self-induced?
Yeah, the man behind the keys.
Yeah. Well,
And the mayonnaise behind the keys.
yes.
They're sticky.
Is that like a?
Well, you
Jerk off
you
joke?
spill shit.
Oh,
Is that a jerk?
I don't know if it's cum. It could
Are you
be.
jerking off with mayonnaise?
no. Well, I don't know. I thought you were making like a crude joke, Nikki. I thought you. Never mind.
Mayonnaise, maybe. I
That's
don't know.
what I thought you were saying.
I wasn't.
It's
but
mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Hey, if you feel guilty,
Oh no, I've never jerked off with mayonnaise. Let's get that on the record right now.
But I would.
I'm a honey mustard guy. You guys know that.
Let me see here. We got some idea for you on the Walmart. Jaybird been spending most of his paychecks there on all kinds of great stuff, from unbreakable bulbs to smash on your head to Christmas onesies.
Those aren't unbreakable. They are breakable. You can't break them over someone's head unless Virginia was to throw it off my head. Probably.
I don't know if I could break it.
I was thinking about that. If I could redo one thing from yesterday, I would have you crow hop and throw one off my head to see if it could have broken.
I mean, I'm here. I know how to crow hop.
It's just really sore today. It's very tender. I don't think I can do it today.
I tried hitting myself in the head with these damn ornaments as hard as I could, and it would not break.
Yeah. If you threw it against a wall, it would break.
Okay. Fact.
Fact. I would
Okay.
bet my face on that.
Okay.
I will bet.
Again, with your face.
I will throw it off a wall, and if it doesn't break, you can write whatever you want on my face.
Okay. That's the way we can do it.
I
Huh?
don't know. I'm kind of bored with that.
That's fine. Kevin wants to write on
I think
me.
we need to go up to tattoo, don't you?
We do.
Yeah.
We need a full-on tat.
Yeah. Feels like that's where we are now. This suggestion is for you to download the Walmart app on your iPhone, and you can use Walmart Pay. You just add your debit card to the app or any credit card. You can even link the app to your Apple Wallet if you've got that.
Ooh.
And then when you check out, there's also an option with the QR code. You can just scan the code with your app. The receipt is stored digitally on the app, so you have no problems about losing it. If it blows out your window again, who cares?
That's a good idea.
It's easier to do a return. Yeah, so maybe something to check out.
And maybe they'll give you the money back instead of a Walmart gift card that you're probably going to lose. They know how to do it. They give you a Walmart gift card if you don't have your receipt.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's staying in the house.
Right.
Your money's not leaving us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're in a Walmart jail.
Now you go in there just to spend more money.
So on bullshit.
Right.
That's why I buy real goofy shit.
Yeah.
That's when you're like, oh, it's free money, but it's really not.
Look how big this Snickers bar is, Virginia.
That's Kit Kat. That's a shit cat.
That
thing is a joke.
It does. It makes the illusion that you're buying a big ad. I mean, if you look
Yeah.
on KVJ TV, it came with the actual Kit Kat wrapper.
It's giant.
And they do make candy bars like that where they're giant like that.
You know who has them? It's Sugar.
I know.
They have the real legit big candies. Walmart come in here with this lie of bullshit.
They do have a big Reese's. They do have a big Snickers.
They do have a big
Hershey's Kiss.
Hershey's bar.
Yeah,
and a kiss.
It's a big kiss.
Yeah. It's Sugar knows how to do
There
it.
was one giant candy bar. I think it was like $30. It's just not worth it. Not for a photo shoot that's never going to happen.
Because Chewy turned into a diva and said he wouldn't do it.
Full on fucking meltdown. And like 5 minutes into it, I go, Denny's, I feel like a stage mom. I got to stop this shit.
Aw.
You wasn't feeling it, huh?
It was awful. I hated it.
That's
He hated
it worse.
I hated it. I looked over at the Walmart packages. I'm like, I bought so many dog clothes.
Could you put them on Rocco?
Yes, well, I bought a lot of kid clothes.
All right, well, you can use Rocco.
That doesn't look weird.
I think Rocco would love it. If I told him and Uncle Jaybird were making some videos and pictures, he'd be so into
But
it.
Rocco's big. I think this. Who's bigger, Chewy or Rocco?
I think they're about the same. Chewy's a hefty pooch.
Mind your tongue.
Rocco weighs 35 pounds.
Chewy's a little bigger.
I just weighed Rocco at the Publix the other day.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, he was all excited to get on there and weigh himself.
I weighed myself at Publix too, and I'm still in the mid 180s.
I feel like the Publix scale is
lying.
Shaving a few off. Because, come on, they can't make you fat at Publix. Then you won't buy groceries. Come on.
Yeah, how the fuck am I still 183? I have been doing everything in my power to get to 190.
I think they give a few generous, sweet shavings of your weight.
I did nothing but eat pizza and drink a whiskey in New Jersey for 4 solid days.
We believe you.
There's no way that doesn't change a man's body, right?
Right.
Not for the positive.
No.
No. Didn't you say you got a neighbor that's always like insulting your poor dog too?
This is good. We can talk about it on this podcast. I got a fucking annoying neighbor. I think I know what he does is he because where I live at, you can see people coming out of their place and they don't know who's watching you.
Right, because they kind of have an upstairs and it looks down onto your patio. So you have a fence covering your patio, but that's only to block you from eye-level people. Anybody with a unit can watch you.
Now, the people that are right in my unit and right next to they are all very nice people. I don't want anyone to think I'm talking bad about this. This is a guy that is across that little dog trail I have and
Poop lane.
So there's times where Chewy has to go right. He won't go left. If I try to make him go left, it's a 30-minute ordeal. So I have to go a certain way every now and then, and that's where this neighbor's at. And he comes out, and first of all, he makes fat jokes about Chewy. Like, oh, Chewy's a fat ass, huh? I'm like, motherfucker. Like, he's that.
Oh, man.
And you don't know him?
Not like that. No, I know him just from walking. Me and Denny's were walking one time, and he came out and started talking to us. And the first time he was all cool and nice, and then he drastically got to be a real cock. So he also likes to say how our show isn't as good as it used to be. He's one of those guys, always saying, "Yeah, you guys used to be good at Wild. You guys are old and slowing down." So he's always
oh, damn it, he's right.
He's always asking me to get him weed. Ask Denny's to get weed. He's always asking for free concert tickets. And it's just one of those moments where every time I see him, I'm like in my head, I go, fuck this. I'm so mad about it.
I just tell him we used to have concert tickets at Wild, but
yeah
it's just not like it used to
now.
be.
We're lame.
Yeah.
Why don't you call Wild?
It's not like it used to be.
Yeah. So now I used to stop and talk to him for a few, minutes. Now he tries to talk to me, and me and Chewy just bail. But
you're like, peace, dude. I'm good.
But it's so annoying to live by annoying people.
Sometimes people don't realize they're being an asshole to you. I've seen it happen, and it's kind of weird. Like, if somebody doesn't know you, they'll walk up to Jaybird, and they think they're being funny, but they're saying really mean, dicky stuff. And because you don't know them, you're like me. If you come at me saying dicky shit, I am immediately pissed.
Well, I mean, I sometimes try not to be, but
you can't help it.
1 out of 10 is all it takes. And so every now and then I will snap at somebody, and I always feel bad after, but...
No, it's on him. He don't know you like that.
I agree.
Yeah, it's tough, though, if you ever have a neighbor that you're trying to avoid. And I'd had this guy, thank God, he just recently moved away. He was in my neighborhood. He just popped in. He wasn't there long. Real weird dude. He moved in from San Francisco, and I would see him, and he kept trying to invite me to come over to his place and listen to albums.
Oh, geez, that sounds terrible.
He was a weird bird, but I would go out to my car, and he would see me and come running down the street.
Yes.
And he would just talk, and every time you saw him, it would be 20 to 25 minutes. And you know me, everything is so tight with my time schedule. I plan out every minute of my day.
You might as well just punch Kevin in the face.
And I'm just trying to, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to cancel that. I'm gonna have to cancel this, and I'm trying to be nice to be, but I'm driving away, and he's still trying to talk to him, dude, take a fucking hint, man. I gotta go.
That's exactly what's happening.
I don't think he had a job or anything. I don't know what his deal was.
Some people don't have a gauge for the whole take a hint thing.
Yeah.
They just don't. It's weird.
I think this cat's doing exactly what, I think he can see what's going on out the window, and then he comes out and then engages.
Yeah, and I would humor him a little bit because I did feel bad. So I think a lonely dude. I think he left because he and his wife got divorced. I think she was making money and he was just kind of chilling at home. And doing nothing, and then she finally left, and then my wife was telling me that on social media and stuff he was kind of losing losing his mind about women, how they're unfaithful. There was a lot. There was a lot of. It was a to-do. Yes, and I did.
Fucking women, I can't believe this shit.
Well, I mean,
I
I'm
think he
kind of
tried-
on his wife's side. He didn't have a job. He just hung out at the house all day. She worked. Yeah, I kind of get her
I
point.
think he was trying to organize some neighborhood group that was about cheating women or something like that.
Oh, my
It was like a
God.
cheater support club or something. And
She cheated because he didn't have shit going on.
yeah, and I think he held a meeting. No one showed up. It's just-
I mean, God, it's painful, but he's annoying, but it's also
yeah, it was.
You feel
It's
bad,
a whole
but yeah.
whole mix of there's part of you that feels bad, but part of you just not bad enough to stand there and listen to his boring ass 25-minute conversations.
That dude needs to get in some therapy.
It was tough. So yeah, I think we probably all, at least at some point, have had that neighbor you're just always trying to avoid.
I'm just fortunate that it's not a next door neighbor, because imagine being next door. You buy a house,
it'd be awful.
and you absolutely hate your neighbor. Like there's a legit beef with one another.
My neighbors are all cool, but the guy across from us, I think he hates us, and I don't know why, but
Why you say that?
well, he always scowls at me and the children. This motherfucker is always in his yard on his hands and knees. He's weeding. Now he's across the street, but the back of his house faces the front of mine, if that makes sense. He's always weeding, but he leaves all these patchy holes in the yard. So it looks like his yard has mange. Like his yard is the worst yard of anybody's yard.
Talking shit about his yard.
He's got all these holes in it, but this fucker's always in it. Like he's working in his yard every day, but it looks so bad. I want to just say, what are you doing with your life?
Oh, if he heard you talk shit about his yard, he would take that so personal. If he's out there all the time, he loves his yard. He thinks whatever he's doing is cool.
I don't get it. Explain to me what these little holes, and there's no grass. It's just dirt. It's a dirt hole in the middle of a whole area that has grass.
Is
I'm
he
like,
looking for mole crickets?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He always scowls at me and the children.
Well,
Okay.
you had some shit too at your place now, but back in the day with that older woman, didn't you?
Yeah, it's been relatively quiet, but yeah, she's still there. Virginia's gone off on her, and my wife has gone off on her.
You
I did, yeah.
What did you
Yeah.
say to her?
I dropped a F-U and a bunch of other stuff.
Why? How did you get into it with her?
I was parked in front of her house, and she came out yelling at me like I'm not allowed to park on the street during the day. I'm like, bitch, you better step the fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't know who you think you're talking to, waving your hands like that. I don't even live here, so I could seriously hurt you and then drive away and nobody would know.
Yeah, she had something. My kids had some friends over, and my wife was outside, and she came and yelled at him, and she called my wife, I think, a spick and a wetback.
Oh, that's right.
And my wife's like, I don't give a shit what age you are. I will knock you the fuck out if you say that again.
And
So-
my
my wife would.
Kim would
yeah.
kill her.
She
Kill her.
would.
It would
Yeah,
be
she
over.
told her, she's like, you say that one more time, I will knock your old ass out.
Oh, the queen would be in jail for manslaughter.
She would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she gave her a warning. She said, if you say that one more time, I will come over there and punch you square in the face.
And she's been quiet all of a sudden.
We haven't had any run-ins with her.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
That's next level.
That's fucked.
Yeah. So she's racist too. So that's a nice combo. It's a nice combo. Something about your neighbor here, Jay Bird, about the birds and the squirrels and all that. Loho, who's one of our KVJ Nationers, sent this, said the reason Bird's having all these issues with the squirrels is because of his neighbor. My best friend dated and lived with his neighbor for years. She used to call him Pocahontas. Every time he would go outside, the animals would flock to him, and he would hand feed them. He had to clean his courtyard weekly because of all the animal poop in it. He's the neighbor with the Star Wars inflatable. If you look in his courtyard, he has a butterfly house. That's probably also why he has all the nuts on his fence line.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. I love animals, so
Yeah.
With that whole squirrel with the ice cream in my courtyard,
yeah.
it was a great thrill for me and Denny's.
And they love ice cream cones and all that kind of good stuff.
That guy's got an awesome display of Star Wars at his house.
Wow.
It's a big old AT-AT.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Christmassy.
Yeah.
Virginia.
Does he have a girlfriend?
I try not to get in people's personal life. I have no idea what his personal situation is. I get it now. You're trying to say if me and him should. Okay, fuck you.
Oh, okay, fuck you.
Tiffany had a question here. Said, I know how you guys talk about how Suits will eventually move on to bigger and better things career-wise, but I was wondering about Denny's. Is this job something he would want to stay at for a long time, or is this just a stepping stone on his way to a better job? Also, when Kevin is out and they have the VJD show, who does Denny's usual behind-the-scenes tasks?
He still does them.
Yeah.
And Suits steps up.
Yeah, we all help each other when Kevin's out of here.
Yeah.
I think the VJD show's dead, though.
I don't want to get into it.
Just don't even want to talk about it.
We didn't kill it.
No.
Yeah. I don't know, Jaybird. You might know more. I know Denny's is in there just chilling, but
Yeah, I think first of all, Denny's loves the behind the scenes stuff, and he is great at editing. He's great at production, and he really loves that stuff. And I think as long as this career shows a financial increase for Denny's, we will never lose Denny's.
yeah, and that is the plan.
Yeah, if Denny's is taken care of, I think Denny's will always be part of the KVJ show for
Yep.
sure.
And we hope to always do that. So,
Sweet.
Yeah, hopefully we.
I mean, he's my best friend too. So
Yeah.
I mean,
we would love to.
it's a
never
great
lose him.
situation.
You would be a shell of a man if he left.
I would be very heartbroken. I mean, if he's got to do that, I totally understand that in life, but I would take it real hard for sure.
There's some people you're like, okay, I'm happy for you if you leave. Denny's wouldn't be one of them.
No. Dennis is the best producer we've ever had. He's got the right temperament for the trade. People can scream at Denny's. He can stay chill, and he's able to get it done.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, and Suits too. You know, hopefully we can.
Yeah.
I would not discourage Suits from going somewhere if he had a great opportunity, and I'd be like, I usually tell people, I'm honest with them, where I've had some people too where I've said, honestly, I'm not trying to say this selfishly. I don't think this is a great opportunity for you. I said, you're more than welcome to go, but and other people have come to me and I've said, no, this is a really good thing. You should take this. Yes, it does inconvenience me, but for you, this is good, and I think that you should go. And so I love to hold on to Suits, but I think
Suits should do his own show eventually.
yeah, but
I think.
ultimately, career-wise, it doesn't line up. I
Right.
mean, if I would have started young, Suits could be my child. So, it doesn't line up. My career will be over before Suits will be over. So at some point, he's going to be off onto his own
I
thing.
see him doing like a NASCAR thing. He could be on television.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Well, the cool thing is he's so young still.
Yeah, he's a baby.
He's so young.
Yes.
As long as he keeps going and getting those little inroads with like NASCAR and stuff that he's been doing, I think that's brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, some people are saying, so what happened to the VJD show? We do have to know. David want to know. Yeah, I mean, right now we're just having to see. We'd had a turnover, just to let people know that Leo, who was our boss, is no longer here with us. So
He's gone.
Yeah, so we have, we're going to have a new program person. And so, it was kind of thought that, hey, maybe there should be a mix of live stuff and some pre-recorded stuff. And so I don't know. I mean, we just got to kind of sort that out as far as some of these things go and what desires are. I just don't even know who's going to be calling the shots and what they're going to want to say. What would you guys like to say about it?
Nothing. I don't want to say anything.
I do.
No, just don't. It's not worth it.
So, yeah, so that's kind of been a change. So we're getting to know who the new manager is, and there might be another manager, too, that we don't even know who that might be. So, we'll have to see. Leo was very loose on stuff, and he was like, hey, you guys, he's a very chill dude. And so, some are chill and let you do whatever you want, and other people will feel like we need to manage the situation a little bit more. So we'll have to see. See where it goes.
We like Leo. We've gone on record and said that we like Leo.
Yeah, we love Leo.
Because he made it easy and he wanted to facilitate and he wanted to help KVJ however he could. He didn't want to tell KVJ how to do KVJ's job. He wanted to help KVJ be better from a management side. And that's always an ideal situation. If you're in a creative position doing creative stuff, you don't want some guy in management telling you how to be creative. You know how to be creative.
Yeah.
You need a guy in management helping you market. You need a guy who's going to help you promote. You need a guy who's going to back up with resources, your ideas. That's what you need. So if that guy comes in here, I'll love him. Some guy comes in here trying to tell us how to do dirt of the day. That motherfucker needs to sit down.
The only thing I would accept from the new guy or woman is if they cancel the dirt of the day. Then I'm like, okay, they kind of get this.
They get it.
All right, they're on the same page.
Solid move.
I'm going to fist fight you.
Come on, I fucking love the dirt. I love the dirt.
Okay, let me see here. We got a question from Andy. Said, how do you know when to back down and when to stand your ground? I hated doing administrative work when I first got hired at my job, so when the opportunity for a promotion to another department was offered to me, I jumped at it. Now, I've been in this new department now for 6 months. I love the work, but I still feel like people in my old department and some of the company's owners still see me as a low-level administrative employee. The president of the company does not like me and told me to my face that she would actively rally against my promotion when it first came into discussion. And now she's trying to rope me into being part of the support staff for an upcoming office party, which is really code for setup and cleanup crew. I hated running the event last year and was really looking forward to just being a guest this year, but I don't know if I should dig my heels in and fight it or just help out. There are 9 other women because she only asked the women in the office to help, besides me that are part of this group, and most of the work is going to be washing dishes and cleaning off tables after the party, which would mean I'd also have to stay late on a Friday. I'm planning on leaving the company in May regardless, so I kind of feel like I should just be nice and help with this, but I also feel like I'm only being asked to help because the president doesn't respect my position and still sees me as the new girl, even though I've been here for over a year. What do I do?
If you're planning to leave in May anyway, they must not know that you're planning to leave in May. I mean, I would just do you. If you don't want to be the cleanup crew for the party, just say no. You know, I'm not interested in helping out with the Christmas party and being your dishwasher. I'm just not down with that.
Stand up for yourself.
You're leaving in May anyway. What do you care?
Yeah, that's kind of my thought too.
And it is really rude that she only asks the female employees to do the cleanup.
That is.
I would bring that up and say, it's funny how you don't ask any of the male employees to be a part of this cleanup or prepping. Do you think that only women should be cleaning? Because that's insulting.
Yeah.
And then have someone right behind you filming. What's your answer? Come on, it's going on Twitter. It's going on Twitter.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying F or ignore.
Yeah,
So
I
don't
would
help that
too.
be.
Don't help. And you're leaving in May anyway. Keep your eyes on the prize, and the prize is May.
So there you go. Sherry sent this about getting a keto-friendly drink. Go to Starbucks, grab a double espresso over ice, 5 stevia, light heavy cream, keto approved. Doesn't taste like crap. Or you can make it at home with your own mocha pot.
Light heavy cream. What the hell is that?
It's like, are you light or you
It's like
heavy?
a skinny fat person. What the fuck
whatever.
are
It's
you?
like jumbo shrimp. What the hell are we talking about here?
Light heavy cream? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Jumbo shrimp. A lot of shrimp talk on the KVJ show this week.
We love shrimp.
We do.
We do love shrimp.
We just won't cook Denny's shrimp.
No, it
No.
is. I gotta say, I was up close and personal with that pregnant shrimp, and it was very, very underwhelming.
How's she looking? What's her due date?
She's ready. I mean, she's got their shrimp arms coming out of her. She's
Okay,
ready. She's ready
all
to
right.
pop.
Interesting.
And shout out to Dr. M. He actually was in the Palm Beaches for pharmacy school, used to listen to us back in the day. Now he lives and works in Broward Dade, and he's created his own male enhancement formula to help with energy, and it's caffeine-free, athletic performance, circulation, all kinds of good stuff. So there you go. It'd be kind of cool. He's, I believe, going to send some samples on the way, so we'll give it a shot, launching in early 2020.
So a listener made a energy drink thing that you're going to be able to drink? That's
Kinda like
cool.
a male enhancement formula. It helps with energy, yeah.
Made it in their bathroom. It's
Yeah.
not approved yet, but we get the first samples.
He
First
made it
sample,
in
yeah.
a dirty sink.
Yes. Themalecocktail.com is where you can check it out.
The male cocktail. I like it.
Themalecocktail.com.
Great name.
Can you say that 5 times?
Male cocktail, male cocktail, male cocktail.
That's
was
3, and it was very slow.
It's hard to say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A half-ass of that one.
It's the end of the year. Fuck you.
Right.
Oh, there's definitely a tone in this building that it's the end of the year.
Yeah, that'd actually be a great T-shirt.
It's the end of the year. Fuck you.
I love it. There you
Don't
go.
push.
That's for everybody.
I love it.
All right. Got one more day to the weekend. Hopefully y'all join us for the Friday KVJ show. Have a good one.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.